2K Sports pregame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Toronto Raptors out at Scotiabank Arena. For Toronto, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. Kawhi Leonard in action tonight, the winner of multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. Shaq, for wing defenders, where do you have him ranked on the all-time list?
Well, I shook his hand the other day, and his hands are as big as mine, Ernie. But to answer your question, I think he's in a conversation with Pippen and Jordan.
And Jordan, wow. Now, he's one of the best perimeter defenders ever, but those guys are in a company because they've done it on a big stage, Shaq. But he's very intelligent. I love the way he approaches the game defensively. But doing it on that big stage consistently as Pippen and Jordan did, whew,
that's saying something.
That's saying a lot.
Time for tip-off. We send it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Welcome to the home of the Toronto Raptors, a great venue for basketball. Two teams that can pour it on from beyond the arc. Great long-range shooters, Doris. Do you think the NBA's become too reliant, perhaps, upon the three?
Listen, I love teams that can pour on the points, right? We're all excited when the game is high-scoring. But one thing I would say, Kevin, is there are certain teams in the league whose best player is a back-to-the-basket center. And if that's the case, that player and that team should be able to flourish in their skill set. The San Antonio Spurs come to mind with LaMarcus Aldridge. So as much as we've opened up the perimeter game, I think it is equally important that the officials do a good job making sure back-to-the-basket centers can have their day in the sun as well.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Mirotic in at the 3 spot. Now here's Middleton. Pass to Bledsoe. Tipped away. 6 to shoot. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, Kyle Lowry can be so creative sometimes. You think the window's too tight, but he finds a way.
Here's Bledsoe. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lots of room. Siakam pulls it in.
Yeah, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Outside Lowry. Baseline J, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
Here's Lowry. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Bledsoe against Lowry. Right side Leonard. With some arc. That shot no good. Excellent D there from Mirotic. Over to the left wing. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Bledsoe. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Leonard with the steal. Green left side. He drains the quick shot. Green's got his second basket of the night.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me physically we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, Antetokounmpo following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Let's go. And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
That's right. The defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Siakam far from the most skilled player on the floor, but Dorsey finds minutes through his hustle.
This guy has got one of the highest motors in the league. He can leak out in transition, finish in the open floor. I'll tell you, this is a jolt of caffeine in a power forward's body.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. To the middle, here's Bledsoe, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his second bucket.
Listen, we know he's been working on that long-range game, but Bledsoe's explosiveness inside may still be his bread and butter.
Now here is Lowry. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Green. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Lowry from outside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Mirotic with it. Leonard picks him up. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The three-pointer is right on target.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lowry. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, small frame, but big heart. How about Kyle Lowry's toughness on the finish through contact?
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Now here's Green. Here's Siakam. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shots good by Middleton.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Green. Outside Leonard. Back to Green. Lowry against Bledsoe. Lowry finds Green. Raptors need to get a shot. And he comes up with the deuce. Gasol's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Court vision, door is one of those intangible skills. You had it when you played, and when it comes to seeing the floor, I'm sure you have people that impress you with the way they see what's going on.
Kevin, I feel very lucky and fortunate to have witnessed one of the seminal players of his generation and arguably the greatest passer in the history of the NBA, and that's LeBron James. I mean, this guy's ability to make any pass, to put a 50-foot pass on a rope from one side of the floor, maybe from the hash mark to the opposite corner, and put it in the shooting pocket of different players is mind-boggling. At the center spot, you've got the young and talented and pass-first center of Nikola Jokic. And then, of course, the man who, to me, for a 10-year stretch, was the best pure point guard in the NBA, and that's Chris Paul. And listen, historically, some of the guys I loved watching, Steve Nash, John Stockton, I loved Mo Cheeks. Listen, I'm very partial to men who want to distribute the basketball and who take special relish in watching guys score baskets off their work.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Siakam. Norman Powell comes in for Danny Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Antetokounmpo. The pass to Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here. Leonard, the pass to VanVleet. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Releases. The shot by Powell, no good. Hill looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ibaka with some nice D. The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Now here's Powell. Tight defense on him. Outside Leonard. Front past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Hill. 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Toronto trailer. Powell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
Hill has the open look. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
Brogdon. It's tipped. Now Powell. .54 seconds left in the first quarter. Leonard trying to break free. Ibaka, no luck.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Powell. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here is Brogdon. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Powell.
First personal foul. Substitution for the Raptors. Patrick McCaw.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Hill launches it. Gasol with the rebound. Raptors trail by 4. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now here's Leonard. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
I'll tell you, when you take care of the backboards, good things seem to happen.
Well, I think it's been a priority to hit the glass, no doubt, and using their length and athleticism to perfection on the boards.
On the court for the Bucks, Antetokounmpo is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Hill. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it. And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Back to Ibaka. No good on the triple. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Connaughton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Ibaka outside. And there's the foul that goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Leonard. And that one goes long. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Al Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Now here's Ilyasova. And the layup's good off the glass. Ilyasova's got his first basket.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
And they double up Gasol. Count that bucket. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Leonard. Brogdon with it. It's Hill on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto grabs the miss. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
Passes to Connaughton. And here's Ilyasova outside. The rebound by Ibaka.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Now here's Leonard. Misses the wing J.
If he were shooting a bit better tonight, they'd be much further ahead in the scoreboard.
Well, after the Raptors fell short of their goals last season, you knew they were going to be changing some things up.
Well, obviously the first big move was moving on from Dwayne Casey as the head coach. And you think about Dwayne had brought the best years this franchise had seen, and they still felt it was time for a shift. Now, it's not necessarily his blame. Sometimes you just need to hear a new voice when you've ended in the playoffs the way they have over the last several years.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Ibaka, and it's Green in for Leonard. That's good from Brook Lopez. Doris, when you talk about coaching, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night. So to evaluate those coaches, here are the things I would look at. One, are you maximizing the talent at your disposal? Are your player development skills at such a degree that you're seeing incremental improvement from the guys on your roster? And then ultimately, Kevin, are guys playing hard? Are they competitive every night? Even if the wins don't necessarily show in the box score and at the end of the, the regular season, the reality is, are you playing hard? Are you competitive?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
At the line for 2.
And Danny Green, a terrific shooter who also, Greg, happens to give you great production on defense.
Yeah, and I'd have to say Green's probably alone in history with his shooting and defense. Only player to ever have 6 or more seasons with at least 50 blocks and 73s. It might be arbitrary checkpoints, but nevertheless, it illustrates just what Green brings to the table, a consistent 3-and-D player.
The first one falls. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line. And guys, veteran Danny Green moving north last summer as part of the Kawhi Leonard trade, now in a Toronto Raptors uniform.
Yeah, and not the big name in that deal, obviously, but an important piece. Green is shown to be a very capable 3-and-D guy, and it's the next chapter in what has been a solid career for him.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Lopez against Gasol. Back to Lowry. The pass to Green. Off target from outside. The Bucks trail. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Mirotic. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Connaughton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. For three, Bledsoe. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. Toronto, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Siakam passes to Lowry. And here is Powell. And again, Toronto, no luck. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Powell, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. They now take the lead. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, toughness being shown right there by Kyle Lowry. There's no doubt he is this team's bull. He will finish and head to the line.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Lowry. Kyle Lowry, one of the better rebounders you'll see at that point guard position.
Well, at 6'1", he does an incredible job rebounding the position, particularly given his size. And you love that he's committed to it long term.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Knocks it loose. Here's Antetokounmpo, and another basket for Milwaukee. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Siakam misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Bledsoe, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 10-footer. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Middleton right side. The shot from the low post is good. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter.
Just so many lead changes. Nobody's held an advantage for long.
Green against Mirotic. Van Vliet kicks to Green. And Siakam has it in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Siakam's got 11 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Down low, Mirotic, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
Lowry against Middleton. Lowry passes to Siakam. Howard down with both hands.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
2 shots.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Leonard, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Mirotic. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hill against Lowry. Leonard on the wing. Shoots a fader, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Ilyasova can't hit. Leonard kicks to Lowry. Green passes to Leonard. Launches it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Raptors lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. It's not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Bucks trail. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And here are the Raptors now. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Bledsoe finds Lopez. There's the pass to Middleton. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight. Bledsoe's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Outside, Green. Back to Lowry. Pass to Leonard. He kicks to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee in the lead. And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
Here's Leonard after Eric Bledsoe's score. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the second half. They're going to have to start tightening things up on the offensive end.
To the paint, here's Antetokounmpo, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Leonard. Over Mirotic. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Leonard.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pass to Gasol. Here's Siakam. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Here's Gasol. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Gasol's got 8 points.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on him.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Raptors trail by 3. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. There's Green with the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Bledsoe against Lowry. They double-team Bledsoe. Gets the bucket and the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
One shot.
You know, when he started out in his career, he was a little bit inconsistent at the free throw line, but now Bledsoe, not a guy you want to put at the charity stripe.
Green kicks to Siakam. Knocked loose. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Raptors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Green. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Green. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter. Raptors trail by 3. Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
You are the sun and I am just the planets spinning around you, spinning around you. It's too good to be true. Go play it. But what's inside you? But what's inside you? I know this whole deep city thinks it needs you, but not as much as I do, as much as I do. Yeah.
You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, you blow my mind. Boom, boom, blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage. Nobody's ever seen. Do I gotta face you with another? I'll never replace you with another. You're the only man that's on my mind. You know that nobody.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for the Raptors.
Come on, give it up.
Here's Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, my goodness. Almost no space to get that jumper off. But Lowry, he doesn't need a ton of space.
Bledsoe. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Now, here's Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Mirotic against Leonard. Gasol wide open. He fires. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Goes up again. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter. Up top, Leonard, covered by Mirotic. And finished off by Leonard.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. That's tipped. Gasol with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. That puts them in the lead. Lowry's got 11 points.
Well, Lowry had his mind made up. It's the rise and fire as soon as he gets the touch.
Timeout called the Bucks. And Greg, one of the stories that had started developing since last season was the talk of Kawhi Leonard wanting out. Too many soured relationships, it seemed.
And and he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Pop and the Spurs tried just about everything they could to convince him to stay. Probably the most drama for a team known for not having any drama.
Some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Mirotic. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here is Hill. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's the pass to Gasol. The rebound by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game. Connaughton off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for 3 just slips away.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Here's Gasol. Following the basket by George Hill. Lowry can't get it to go. Hill against Lowry. Hill dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Lowry. Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Ilyasova. Hill, the open look. They get it back. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lowry against Hill. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And Ilyasova kicks to Hill. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades off the left rim and out.
Well, the offense got him the ball in exactly the position they wanted. That's just better defense.
Up top, Leonard. He's got 9. And the shot goes down. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hill against Lowry. Hill kicks to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up to the stripe. Doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Left side, Leonard. Passes to Lowry. 1:11 left to play in the third. For the tie, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Second person, second team.
And with Kawhi in this past summer, his health was such an unknown quantity during trade talks. Now that we know that Kawhi is a full go, it looks like a great deal for Toronto. Casts a bit of a shadow and doubt over Kawhi's last year in San Antonio, but it is what it is at this point.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, 25 points in the game. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
For Toronto, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And both free throws good for Green. 40 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Will it go? Outside, Hill. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now, George Hill forces the action inside. Terrific control in the paint, and he earns the call thanks to his aggressiveness.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hill.
Well, George Hill has always had the term pro attached to his name. Why? Well, he can make shots. He's willing to facilitate. He defends at a high level. Truly an incredible teammate.
Both free throws good from Hill. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 1. Now Leonard. He's got 14. Tipped away. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the 3rd quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Raptors up 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Raptors with the lead. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. George Hill out there with Brogdon. And it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. Brogdon finds Antetokounmpo. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Milwaukee.
And really liking the effort we see here tonight. Neither team giving much ground.
And I think, Greg, you've got to love how much effort has been exerted by both teams. What a tight ball game we've got.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard, and it's good from the elbow. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Right side Lowry. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now a 3-point Toronto lead.
Well, Kevin, this guy's proven over and over that despite his size disadvantage, he's still able to score in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The stupendous finish in traffic. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
And the Raptors call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Some changes. Mirotic comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Mirotic, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Bledsoe. Lopez, no luck. Toronto leading by 3. Leonard, the pass to Siakam. Count it, and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
That's his third person, the team's first.
And that one misses.
And last season, a bit of a breakout for Mirotic. Saw a huge jump in his production and shot a career best from the floor. Across the board, he was a completely changed player despite what was a turbulent season.
Lowry can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
And Mirotic kicks to Antetokounmpo. A 3-ball. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with Mirotic, Greg, as you alluded, his year last year had a lot of ups and downs.
You know, he missed a good stretch of the season with that broken jaw from the fight he had with a teammate, and then the trade demands to get out of Chicago shortly after coming back. And despite all this, his defense and rebounding were dramatically improved and really a key contributor on offense.
Bucks trail by 4. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Bucks ball.
Bledsoe outside. Middleton outside. Lock at 6. It's stolen by Green. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Bucks ball.
Bucks trail by 4. Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. Mirotic with it. Now Green defending. A 3-pointer is right on target. 14 points for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And the pass to Leonard. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
She want me feel like a 2-liter. So they watch it ricochet off. Then I skirt off on that Michelin out. They don't got nothing on me till I pop. They don't got nothing on me, call the cops. I hit that run like a hoverboard running back. Look at that boy, hit that running back. Shout out to Salsa to Chamacos. I got addicted to salsa tacos. Right outside to ramen noodles. Now I see how I'm gonna make a stamina. I used to be holding the camera. Hated the dust on your window up. Fast praying to me like my handle container. We like Wu-Tang, but I feel like Santana. Sweet talking just like she Hannah Montana. I was clean, Tony Montana. Made it my wife up. She can't get here, she's so mellow. Confused. No name, brand say brainless. No can't flash it. Who them boys say nasty.
And here is Antetokounmpo off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Middleton against Green. Outside Leonard. Top of the key. And right on target. Good. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Step back shot, and the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Lowry drives in, and it's sent back by Lopez. Bledsoe against Lowry. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Six to shoot. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Leonard. Excellent D there from Mirotic.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Poked away. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Yep, that one goes. 35 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
Lowry against Bledsoe. Pass to Siakam. He kicks to Leonard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
The Raptors making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's Bledsoe. Kicks it to Mirotic. And Mirotic throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Here's Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 29.
No, just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
Now here's Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
And this is what we mean when we call someone a go-to scorer. Bledsoe coming up big when it counts.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Bledsoe against Lowry. Shot from 12. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. To take the lead. Traps in the tray. And the Bucks lead by 1. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Lowry against Bledsoe. Outside Lowry. Pocket 6. Let's go. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
Shooting 2.
drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
I mean, he's as close to automatic when he's up at that line, especially when the ball game's a close one.
Over to the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Bounce pass from Lowry. And Gasol gets it to go.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 3. 104 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Couple zeros with me, counting 31s. Clean money, capers, got it dirty. Getting money, gotta give me some. Selling, about to give me one. Blowing money fast, flipping through the funds. Passing through the block, hitting on the grind. Been a show, sticking to my. Trophy got a rocket, Eddie got it. No Trizzy, when they call me Freddy Krueger. Shout out to my 10 chains, someone call me Rick the Ball.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Lowry dishes to Leonard. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way, and the shot is long.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender. Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
They don't get no cash for me. We up the on the opposite and we drop it. Jaw squad wannabes. You're really not the whoa, I know you see me grinding. I'm riding a rollie cause my time is time. Why you tricking off racks on that? I'm tucking money in the safe for my kid and I'm good in the hood. Never tell that girl the truth, I'ma lie to her. Word to my baby mama, see us where I wasn't. But I'm the father of the year and she tell you I'm him. Dream, I am way up at the rim. Then I'ma take a swim. If she ain't texting about no money, I ain't reading it. I'ma get some and I'm a girl, I ain't easy. I'm ballin' like babies. They wanna have my baby. Nah, fresh like mayonnaise. Now big time. Now big time. Big time.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. Unloads. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
Out left to the wing. Five to shoot.
Got it! And they do have a foul to give.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
Like a knock on dread. Money on my mind, all I think about is bread. And tell your off my she keeps trying to give me a bunch of young sick with it like Bodie. 350 Yeezy boost. These ain't Roshi. On my back, I'm trying to puff down on Rollie. My son, mom, everything. I treat it like a trophy. Pair of 2 foes that ain't no Kobe. Got OGs that I still like to know. We are banned for my coat. Like I live with a snow. Being banned from the crest. We're get funky.
That's why I gotta keep it ratchet. Back, work 2 jobs and get taxes. Bought a new whole 30 like a plasma. All she want is 2 things. In the back rubbing. That'll do that. And no, I can't lie. Love the way that you move that. You know I get that check and run through that.
Go ahead and get up on your feet.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Leonard. Fires at the elbow.
Count it!
A huge shot to tie it up.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Cheer on your game back.
They could win it. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at power forward.
You know, he can be erratic, but that's also what makes Bledsoe such a creative, often prolific scorer.
The pass to Gasol. He dishes it to Leonard. Shoots over Mirotic, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Yeah, this guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Gasol. Green left side. Milwaukee with the rebound. Connaughton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Leonard with the ball. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Pass to Mirotic. Good on the triple.
Well, I think the best part of his tremendous three-point ability as a big man is just how much it stretches the defense.
Green kicks to Lowry. Knocked loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Bledsoe, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Mirotic against Leonard. He kicks it to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Teardrop shot. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
And he knows how much was riding on that possession. He wanted to score.
Here's Siakam. Frames it from downtown. And you can feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 2. There's 53 seconds left in overtime. puts it up off the inbound. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
You know I come around and rock it.
I'm bright for Sean Price and Dilla. My mic is Thriller. My flows is trapping souls like Bryce and Tiller. The crib left in the awnings, and that's the very thing that gets me out of the bed in the morning. I got the bread in the corner, got my career in the sauna. I got no fear, just that's a big time. Needed to play a new snap on stage. That's a big time. Needed to play a new snap. Check it out, you now rockin' with the lights. That's a big time. Needed to play a new snap on stage. Yes, it is. Basic mathematics, add, subtract. Me and the mic, we got this animal attraction. Out to
Lowry finds Leonard. Money!
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your game time.
The Bucks with possession here. A 2-point game.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
You know, you have to be an absolutely tireless worker to rack up 20-plus boards.
Here is Lowry, and an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Raptors, Kyle Lowry, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, at this point, a multiple-time All-Star, a member of the U.S. national team at the Olympics in Rio, we'll just call him the gold standard, Kyle Lowry. He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Raptors, Kawhi Leonard, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Boy, now it's just a matter of getting to that final whistle. Those free throws should wrap this up.
Middleton for 3. Siakam pulls it in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for your Raptors, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now Bledsoe. Middleton for 3. Nails the tray. Toronto calls timeout. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin, with Danny Green. And Danny, you know how good a shooter you are, obviously, but you have really incorporated defense into your game. Now, how important is it for you to show up at that end?
Very important. I mean, it helps the team a lot. My job really is to come in and bring defense and a lot of energy.
Well, mission accomplished for you tonight, Danny. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.